Madden just officially released their deep dive into the game. It took them all the way until 1 week until the official launch. We have literally 7 days until the brand new game comes out, but I am very excited to take a look with you guys here today. I know some people on Twitter are definitely split. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm kind of in the middle so far. I feel like I can't really decide until I get my hands on the actual video game. But when we took a look at the patch notes, you can see the first thing that they've said right here. This is kind of ruling out the New Zealand method. It kind of looks like, to where you could play the game in New Zealand time. It doesn't look like it's going to work this year. They have a stream at 6 p.m. Eastern on Monday, and if you guys know, the game says 8 p.m. on your console, so I think we are going to be getting the game at 8 p.m. a worldwide release Eastern time. So obviously just do the math on whatever time zone you're in, but that's one thing that I feel like this almost confirms that, right? They're doing a stream going over season 1, over the 100+ player reveals, only 2 hours before, so it could get chaotic, but it could feed well into the game coming out. But I don't know how I truly feel about that one yet. So it does look like with the live event programming, they added a live event hub as well in the game. They keep adding stuff into the menu. I feel like we could definitely use some other things, but you know, I can't complain, I guess. The UI doesn't feel like it needs any new work. I feel like they do something new to it every year, but the live event hub is basically just telling you what is going on in the game. I feel like if you played the game for more than a week or 2 weeks, I guess it would be pretty easy to catch on, but I guess this is for newer players. But this is something everyone's probably going to forget about, what, like a week or 2 after the game, unless they bring something cool to it. But you can see it kind of tells you what you're grinding for, your objectives and whatnot in there. But like I said, probably something you don't really need. But one good news they said right here is that they've noticed that they slow down content after the Super Bowl summer. With the 7 seasons, it kind of shows that they are planning to release a lot more content after the Super Bowl as well. So Endgame Madden was already better this year. I think it's actually going to be pretty good by the sound of this paragraph right here. This paragraph will enable us to have even more and new exciting programs coming in the post Super Bowl half of the year. That sounds good to me. I'm excited about that as a content creator that goes all year long on Madden. They have a revamped onboarding, which is just basically an easier tutorial to get into the game. I don't think it's like the biggest deal in the world. You know, it's something most people are probably going to skip. I know I'm probably going to skip that right there. Yeah, and it says if you're a MUT veteran, you'll be able to skip the tutorial at any step. So I know all of us are going to probably skip that anyways. But they did add an item catalog. It seems like it is something good in the game. It is something good. When I'm looking at the patch notes, this looks like it's the only new thing in Madden Ultimate Team, which is definitely disappointing to see. It kind of looks like sets, but you'll be able to look at every single card in the game. You'll be able to see their abilities immediately, so you don't have to go to, I don't know, if you don't want to go to the website mut.gg if you didn't want to, or maybe if you wanted to look at the abilities right away, these are going to be updated for you. You'll be able to see abilities in game on cards before having to buy them and whatnot, and it looks like you can claim them too. I don't think there's going to be a reward if you guys play 2K. If you claim all the cards in the game, they have like an item catalog, I forget what it's called over there as well, but if you claim the cards, you get like special rewards the more cards you claim, and it would like make you kind of want to keep cards and more like have every card in the game. It doesn't look like we're getting that. This is basically just to look at cards, which it just feels like, you know, like why? I don't know. I guess it's cool, but it would have been cool if they had a reward if you collected more cards. And obviously everybody knows about crossplay. It looks like the crossplay is going to be for every single system. Obviously not the old gen though. We all know about that. But when you're looking at like the economy changes, this is where it gets a little tough. I think with a lot of these cards, it might be tough on current gen because it looks like it's only going to be the current gen market. So you're going to have current gen Xbox market, you're going to have next gen Xbox market, and then you're going to have so on with all of them. So current gen might be taking the biggest hit from this right here. I know PC market's already terrible, but more players are going to next gen every single day. Obviously the best markets are going to be next gen Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know. This sounds terrible for the old guys. I don't know why they kicked them off of the PlayStation server altogether with the market, but I don't know. I have no clue. But obviously you guys know Aiden Hutchinson's 87 overall. They did also announce down, I have to find it. It's somewhere in here. I forget where they announced it at. The starting overalls right here. The starting highest overall champion is going to be Aiden Hutchinson, 87 overall. So if we get like headliners or whatever, the ultimate kickoff promo, it seems like all the masters are going to be 87 overalls. And another thing, I gotta find it here again, but the sets are completely changing as well. If you guys remember, you played Madden at all throughout this year, if you did an Aiden Hutchinson set, you would need to change like 584 rookie premieres to put in there, right? Now you can put any overall or any card of that overall into the set, which is kind of crazy. It kind of holds the value of a lot of those older cards in the game. Don't know how I feel about it. I feel like a lot of people are going to be upset with, because that's how a lot of people made coins in the game, but now every card is going to be kind of inflated to a certain point, holding value at certain sets. Not the biggest market guy, but I think you guys can kind of catch on what I'm putting down here. All right, so you guys know me. I'm more of a gameplay guy. If you came to my channel, I do a lot of gameplay. I play with all the new cards. I do team reviews all the time. I do team builders, to theme teams, everything. I play a lot of Madden. I'm not really the biggest menu guy in the world, so the competitive pass definitely affects me a lot here, and I don't know how I feel about it. So if you guys do not know, they changed it. It's not going to be every 2 weeks you get a new Comp Pass player. It's every season we get a Comp Pass player, which a season, there's 7 seasons. Obviously there's 12 months in a year. I'm guessing every season's gonna be around 50 days, 45, 50 days. That is a long time, and it looks like we're only getting 1 player. Some people said they saw 2 players. I've read it again, and I did not see it, unless I'm completely blind. I'm just doing too much reading this morning, but I don't know. Oh, no, I see. Okay, the 2 competitive class. So we're gonna get 14 players, 14 competitive players. I don't know how many we had this year. It was definitely more than 14. These cards have to be insane. And also another big thing, as many of you guys probably know if you've been on Twitter, the first 1,000 to reach that reward player can also make that card auctionable, and they get a champion level ability bucket too. So yes, I would say the better player would probably get this, but this also means the players that are on the game and also playing the game the most are going to get that. So it's kind of tough. I know that's tough. I'm going to try to get the 1,000 every single time, especially if it's a good card, but yeah, that doesn't even reward. It sounds like it rewards skill, but it rewards more of just being on the game and availability and who grinds the most versus who's better or wins more, I guess you could say, which Weekend League brought back in the day, and that's what we all kind of loved, I feel like. Yeah, down here, this is where I was talking about the sets, where like the sets are going to be the exact same thing. Like they gave an example with the headliners. Instead of using a headliner player of the set, it's going to be any 84 to 85 overall, which I'm not mad at. I think we'll see how that affects the market. Like I said, I'm not the biggest in the market. Maybe a market guy can correct me on that, but and down here, you're not going to have to use tokens to get into MUT champs. You guys remember they wasted 3 tokens per MUT champs in every single field pass. It was the dumbest thing ever. We were just getting tokens. I have like 50 in my binder in Madden 23, and you only use 1 a week. So it's, I don't know, man. They gave, like, if I had to guess, they probably gave over 100 away just from like for free from playing the game, which is, you know, useless rewards at the end of the day. But down here, I mean, that's basically all they gave us. So like I said, I went through it all. I thought there was going to be maybe something else new in here. There's a lot of things I feel like in Madden we have been missing, because I really feel like Super Bowl rewards, I've been advocating for Super rewards to be better for a long time. As you guys know, you get trophy packs, and I know, because I used to, like 2 years ago, I was not that good at Madden. I played I won like 2 to 3 Super Bowls a year, and they definitely mattered because you got trophy packs, you got rewards, you got good coins. But now with trophy packs, they are terrible now. I've won like I like, it's not like trying to brag or anything. I've won like over 50 in there. I don't feel rewarded at all. I hate playing seasons because I think I don't get rewarded, and it sucks to see that head-to-head doesn't seem like it's getting any better at all from these notes, but we could still get surprised. So I went over most of it right there. It seemed like it went really fast. Like this seemed like a very short video, but they didn't truly give us that much information so far. We have no card overalls besides the rookie premieres and like the Sauce Gardner and like, you guys know, the guys that we can get from the pre-order with the Hall of Fame players. There's not much news besides that in the deep dive. I don't know how to truly feel about this game yet, man. I'm hoping that the Comp Pass feels good in game. I need that card to be broken, and also feel bad because if you're not top 1,000, you're missing out on a good bucket. You're missing out on an auctionable card. And 1,000 is not a lot of people, especially early game. Everyone's going to be grinding. It's going to be very hard to get 1,000 for like at least the first 4 or 5 months in the game. Maybe even 6, because that goes all the way to Christmas and whatnot. But I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about this deep dive. I'm still iffy on it. I like some things. I hate some things. I'm not the biggest fan of the Comp Pass guy, or from the Comp Pass what we've seen in these notes so far. But like I said, I have to play with it first to give a full judgment on it. Let me know down below, and I hope to see you guys in the Madden 24 videos, man. We're going to have a team review on day 1 after we spend some bundles. I'm excited, man. I'll catch you guys in those videos, man. Peace out.